God bless you guys. This is Sean here from Faith Brings Change. I just want to come on here and share with you this song that I'm working on. It probably sound like crap on here, honestly. It sounds not bad at all on the recording of it. I just mean like the way the guitar sounds. It may not sound good because I'm basically getting a recording of a recording, but it sounds fine on here. But sometimes when I record on my audio and you hear the guitars, it may not sound quite so good, and I can remember most of the lyrics. It's like one or two I might stumble over. If you see me, that's why I might stumble over it. But I'm going to put it in my third movie after this character basically sees hell in a dream. She's a reporter and she blows it off. She's in the tribulation, or she's about to get saved after that. Yeshua comes to her in the flesh, but he's taking her through hell. And after that, she basically just looks down at the book she's reading after she wakes up in a cold sweat and sees it's a Bible, and just tosses over her head and rolls her eyes. And then, you see a change, and you see basically a cityscape passing by, and she's in a wilderness. She got transported into a wilderness, but with the other 144,000. But anyways, it's a song that I'm going to put for that. It's a kind of a tragic song about, basically it's called erased. Like people get they die apart from God. They get erased, basically. I mean, they're suffering, but they're still existent. But as far as they're concerned, it's a bit like being erased. I mean, they're forgotten about in hell, and kind of a tragic song. But I'm going to redo it and make it professional. I got the equipment to do it. It's just it'll sound kind of rough over here, but I'll give it a shot. See if you can hear it, though.
Secrets told from lies can't hold all the things you say. You sure will fade away like your youth in the morning when night is through. You fade away like a leaf. Hang your head, your eyes are blind, but if you would trust, I'd give you wings to carry away all of the suffering you've come to make. Don't be erased, for sin to be slain. Their wages eternal pain. When nature is still, after all is done, will you remain or be erased before the light of the day? Watch your world dissolve under, away from me. Morning passed away from death. Those reclaimed knew your name, never the same. Those who couldn't pertain to the life from God who gave brilliant light, reveals a seed sown from the words that we speak. For every one of our deeds in the body done, come to me. Don't fall asleep. When nature is still, after all is done, will you remain or be erased before the light of the day? Watch your world dissolve under, away from me, away from me. Come home, return gravity. Such a ripping force, it's ripping from me. Going, come home, return gravity. Such a ripping force, it's ripping from me. Falling from me. Not my child, I know that you don't believe, but listen up to all the words I've spoken. You've heard are pure to make you see your need for me. Therefore, if you will hear my voice and don't you ignore your call from me, harden your heart through presumption and unbelief. Come away from me is only death, for sin to be slain. Your wages eternal pain. When nature is still, after all is done, will you remain to be erased before the light of the day? Don't be erased before the light of the day. Yeah, nature is still, after all is done, will you remain to be erased before the light of the day? Yeah, watch your world dissolve under. Away from me, yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Away from me.
I'm basically just turning it down. I got to do a fade out somehow like that. I know it's kind of choppy and stuff. My voice is a little dry, so that's why I wasn't able to sing all the way through as much. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of reading the Psalms and everything every day and speaking them, so my voice is a little hoarse, so I'm trying to rest it a little bit. I was just trying to give you guys a little idea of what, you know, a song is about, what my music's kind of like, you know. I guess it's kind of rock sounding, but it has a prophetic message to it. And a lot of times you can capture people a lot of times with these movies if you kind of come in people's style and stuff, and you have a way of getting, you know, taking their guard down a little bit. And I try to do that, guys. I try to come with an appeal of creativity, because, you know, God's a creative God and he loves the arts and everything. I'm into arts and everything, the way I try to do prophecy and everything, and I still need to work on stuff, but I try to let you know where I'm coming from as a place of love, and I try to get your intrigue and get you more excited. And it's never my intention to pull down. I just want to tear down those things that are built on the sand. And so, you know, I've always been I'm an all or nothing person. Either I'm all the way for the Lord or I'm all the way against him. And if I've struggled in my past, it was torment for me, and I fought it, you know. And I had these kind of songs in my head, and I would write this stuff, and God would give me this stuff. And sometimes it would be me when I was younger falling into sins, and it was like I was hearing God say, don't be erased, you know, before the light of the day, like that song is saying. When nature is still, after all is done, will you remain, or be erased before the light of the day, and watch your world dissolve under, away from me. And so, you know, I would never try to gloss it over. I would just have a close relationship with the Lord. Ever since I heard these testimonies, and that first one, Angelica Zembo or whatever, about hell testimony, and the Lord talked about a great cry was in his heart, that really touched me. And I really started to wake up, even though I knew about repentance back then, more than a lot of Christians. Still, it woke me up, and I see that there's two sides of the Lord, like in that picture behind us, you know, he seems smiling, you know, but, you know, he's also a lion, like that other picture. And, you know, and so I try to appeal to you guys and get you to think about eternity and everything, and at the same time I try to lift you up and excite you. And so this movie is going to be really positive also, even though they're judgments. But anyways, maybe it sounded like crap. I don't know what it sounded like on here, the guitars, but just an idea for a song. You can let me know, guys, what you think. It's called Erased, that song. I love you guys. I'm praying for you. Send me your comments or anything, you know, on here that you're thinking about or you need help with. Or, like I said, your prayer request on my email, truthforbear1414@yahoo.com. I love you guys. Praying for you always. Till next time, shalom.